Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sport. And what a performance from the Boks. 52 points to 16. And for me, room for improvement actually in certain aspects, which is very exciting because we wondered sort of what to expect when it comes to warm-up games. And yes, you don't want to read too much into it. You know, it is a warm-up game. It wasn't the strongest Welsh team, but so many good individual performances. In any game where you play against a decent side, in Wales being a tier 1 nation, for example, and you put 50 points on them, and can see just the solitary try. It's a good day at the office. Lots of smiles, lots of players coming back from injury, which you look really good. Lots of players who we wanted to see something from really stepping up. And I think the big thing is maybe one or two areas of concern, but genuinely just very happy with what went out there. Before we sort of review the game and look at exactly what was good and what was bad, please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. So in terms of the game, we're going to go through a bit of a blow-by-blow account. It was a pretty good start from the Boks, actually. A very nice early try. Malcolm Marx going over in the 4th minute. A brilliant little carry from Sia Khaleesi in the build-up and an offload on as he was going down to Malcolm Marx, who breezed over. Minded missing the conversion. But unfortunately, discipline for the Boks were a bit of an issue in the early stages of the game. We had them conceding a couple of early penalties. So Sam Costello got a penalty in the 8th minute. Liebach then missed a potential return penalty right in front of the poles. That goal kicking is going to be an issue. We're going to have to address that a little bit now. But Sam Costello, once again, adding the extras. Wales took the lead for the first and the last time in the 20th minute before Kane Moody went over in the 22nd minute. Brilliant build-up. Arcus name with a fantastic break. Good offload. Link-up play with Jaden Hendrickse, as well as Malcolm Marx. And then a really good little intervention from Liebach, holding onto the ball, popping up to Billy Leroux, who then throws a long pass out towards Kane Moody. Steps inside, goes over. Liebach this time adding the extras. Costello reducing the effort after we could see a penalty literally from the kickoff. Rio Dynami sent off in the 33rd minute, conceding a penalty try. Kane Moody was over the line and trying to gather before Rio Dyer slapped the ball out and therefore was conceded penalised for cynical play. Yellow card, a penalty try in the 33rd minute. A minute later, Jesse Creel went over. A bit of a comedy of errors really. It was a kicking behind from Damien De Lendi. And it was a foot race. And Mason Gray did so well to show really good pace to get there, and then lost the ball as Jason Colby was tackling him, and it's found his way straight into Jason Creel's hands, who just dove over. So money about missing the conversion once again. Half time, 24 points to 9. You think the game's pretty much put to bed, but still important to put in a big performance. Sia Khaleesi was subbed in the 40th minute. Absolutely brilliant game from him on return. Looked like he'd been playing for months. So that was really good to see. Brand new front row. A lot of replacements, and Wales actually had a really good break, and they were on the try line. And then, as things were moving towards the left, it was an intercept from BITDEFENDER the toy. He then gave it away to JC Creel, and what a finish it was from JC Creel. He had well over a half to go. He had Tom Rogers on right on him, and he did so well. Drifted in the inside, managed to hold him off, going over the line. Brilliant try from him to make it 31 points to 9. Monty Liebach adding the extras. Before BITDEFENDER the toy went over for a try. Very good line take from Franco Mostert. 2 phases. BITDEFENDER the toy too powerful in the 58th minute. Then Kane Moody, who had made so many good defensive reads throughout the game. Then reading another attack like a book. Intercept try for him in the 60th minute. 45 points to 9. Damien Willemse then a phenomenal pass from Monty Liebach on the angle, taking out a couple of players, and just Damien Willemse breezing around over the try in the 68th minute. He then got a yellow card in the 70th minute for direct head contact, and we were getting a bit worried with regards to whether it would be upgraded to a red, but at the TMO bunker deciding that it was not enough to upgrade, and as a result, it remained a yellow. Sam Parry went over for the Wales only consolation try. Block defense was caught a little bit napping. Kai Evans with a very nice conversion, but final score 52 points to 16. If we look at some individual performances, let's look at the stats before then. The Boks with 51% possession, 56% territory, 8 tries, by the way. 8 tries. How often do you see the Boks running in 8 tries, conceding just the 1, but 5 conversions, 3 conversions, and a penalty miss from Monty Liebach? The Boks ran, and this is where it gets fun, 603 meters, beating 26 defenders, 12 clean breaks, 60 gain line carries, 122 passes, 9 offloads, 5 turnovers, 1, kicks from man 22, and 64 rucks, 1. I mean, they just decimated Wales in all these stats. If we look at the defense, for example, Wales being asked to make 132, making 106. South Africa being asked to make 103, making 83. Goal kicking is a big problem, isn't it? 56% from Monty Liebach, 100% from Wales. It's not good enough. at the end of the day for my Springboks. So if he's going to be the goal kicker for the World Cup, he's got to sort it out. I do think if after Clerk comes back into the side, he potentially would take on the goal kicking duties. Because there were maybe 2 that you could justify Springbok maybe missing, but there were 2 where he really shouldn't be, and you cannot afford to leave 9 points out there in a World Cup game. That because a game in the World Cup, whether win 5 or 6 points are quite common. So if you leave 9 points out there, that's the difference between winning and losing. Lineouts were fantastic. We won 7 from 7, and we also won a very important one of Wales lineup. John Kane getting up nicely and stealing that. Scrums were brutal. We absolutely decimated Wales. Discipline could be better. 11 penalties conceded to Wales of 13. So Wales conceding 2 yellow cards. So it is definitely a work on for the Boks. But let's look at some individual performances. Siya Kolisi, it is 40 minutes. 4 carries, 5 tackles, 1 missed tackle. But a defender beat and a really good try assist as well. I thought he was absolutely tremendous here. They said he looked close to his best. Arcus Neyman I thought looked pretty good. Jasper Wiese got a lot more busy as the game got on. 7 carries, 7 tackles. Peter Steph Toy was absolutely immense. 12 tackles, 10 carries. That try as well. Man of the match, Kane Moody. What a game from the youngster. 7 tackles, 4 missed. So missed a couple, but a lot of those were he stopped the momentum. He might have missed the tackle, but stopped the momentum, which is so important in our setup. But 2 tries for the 20-year-old. 3 defenders beaten, 88 meters gained, 1 pass, 1 clean break. I thought Jesse Creel was absolutely superb as well. Didn't miss a single tackle. 2 tries from him, 108 meters, 2 defenders beaten, 1 clean break. Another really accomplished game from him. I thought Jaden Hendrickse looked so composed the entire game. The front row, both front rows were really top notch. I thought that Franklin Mossel was good off the bench. Thought Grant Williams looked like full of energy. Overall, very happy with that performance. Chesman Colby, have a look at some of his numbers. 124 meters gained, 9 defenders beaten, 3 clean breaks. The wing stock's looking very good for the Boks. Let me know what you thought about the game down in the comments below. Smash the like on the video. Subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steven, and I'll chat to you soon.